Welcome everybody. It's very lovely to see you here today. By the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates and friends of the university, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 10th of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2015. We're delighted to welcome Councillor Liz Every, Mayor of the City of Ely, who has found time in her very busy diary to be with us today. Welcome. Each year, the Open University awards over 14,000 degrees, and throughout 2015, more than 8,000 of the graduates are being presented for their qualifications at degree ceremonies such as this one today in Ely. These are being held in 10 different towns and cities throughout England, and also in Belfast, Cardiff, Edinburgh and Dublin. This illustrates the extraordinary scale, scope and reach of the Open University. It goes without saying that today is a very important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, your families and loved ones, as well as the university staff, who I hope you will feel have nurtured and supported you. You could be forgiven for feeling that the occasion is so important that it needs to be solemn. You'd be quite wrong. In every sense, this is an afternoon of celebration. And we're all going to be very disappointed if anyone walks across the stage this afternoon to anything less than thunderous applause or whatever other way you choose to express your enthusiasm and support. Now, with that in mind, I'd like to ask all of today's graduates to briefly stand. Please stand, graduates. And we're going to have a practice, family and friends, just to see just how good and how thunderous your applause is. So with that in mind, could you please join me in congratulating our graduates? Okay, the graduates can sit down now. Well, that was a good start, but I hope you remember that this is a big cathedral, so we'll need a lot more of that as we go through the afternoon. Today's ceremony is going to begin with the presentation of those graduates who have gained a higher degree and who've been able to attend here today. They will be presented by Mr. Martin Kenwood, who's the Assistant Director of Student Services. We will then continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained first degrees, and they will be presented by Dr. Sue Asby, who's a staff tutor in the Faculty of the Arts. To conclude the ceremony, I'll give a personal address to the graduates. I now call upon Mr. Kenwood to present higher degree graduates.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you for a thesis entitled Historical Perceptions of Roman Catholicism and National Identity, 1869 to 1990, Alec Corio. And I present for the degree of Doctorate in Education for a thesis entitled Work-Based Learning, Technology-Enhanced Learning and Reflection, the Case of Open University Students, Neil Murray. I present to you, for the degree of Master of Arts in Art History, Andrew Coe. Julia Elkington. For the degree of Master of Arts in Childhood and Youth, I present Linda Stewart. For the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies, I present Barbara Coe. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education, I present Kendall Delaney. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, I present Lucy Rawlinson. For the degree of Master of Arts in Music, I present Michelle Redding. For the degree of Master of Arts in Religious Studies, I present Elizabeth Elliott. For the degree of Master of Arts in Social Sciences, I present Louise Dorr. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Faye Banks. Alan Etlin. Cyril Journeau. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Technology Management, I present Thomas Butler. Steve Dunkley. For the degree of Master of Education, I present Eleni Loyizu. Michael Machunka. Bren Pendergast. Julia Rafferty. Louise Robb. Nikki Wilkinson. For the degree of Master of Science in Advancing Healthcare Practice, I present Claire Barlow. James Nicholas. Pamela Phipps. Jane Sullivan. Nicholas Warren. For the degree of Master of Science in Earth Science, I present Kelly Allen. David Cornwall. Michael Mitchell. For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Psychology and Criminology, I present Michelle Jennings. Andrew Plant. For the degree of Master of Science in Professional Science, I present Angela Baitup. For the degree of Master of Science in Psychology, I present Severine Hupsher-Davidson. Abigail Isserlis. Suzanne Meredith. For the degree of Master of Science in Science, I present Kelly Cahill. Kat Crosthwaite. Jane Wheatley. For the degree of Master of Science in Science and Society, with distinction, I present Mary Ann Haskins. Mandy Haywood. For the degree of Master of Science in Social Research Methods, I present Bethany Peasgood. And for the degree of Master of Science in Systems Thinking in Practice, I present David Higginson.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, we now come to the part of today's ceremony that marks the presentation of graduates who have gained a first degree and been able to attend here. The full subject and classification details are printed in the Directory of Graduates. For the posthumous award of the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present to you on behalf of Vicky Gilzean, Jan and Ivan Gilzean. I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honours, Patricia Barker. Julie Bond. Nicholas Cole. Rebecca Glancy. Phyllis Innes. Jeanne Jones. Sarah Levy. Joanne Naurat. Jane Parker. Chelna Perry. Jill Sedgley. Andrew Swanson. Gervais Walton. Phil Wilde. Vera Williams. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, I present Othelia Agap Stolbom. Janet Allen. Julia Anderson. Jan Ashley Fenn. Michelle Auckland. Madeline Barton. Susan Batten. Melanie Bell. Laura Budworth. Lottie Cairns. Fiona Cameron. Letizia Cavala. Alexandra Clack. Jennifer Clark. Carla Cross. Susanna Cross. Louise Cutting. Jane Dangerfield. Melvin Finnerty. Liam Flanders. Louise Green. Tammy Gregory. Deborah Harris. Brenda Hercules Saunders. Joseph Horgan. Laura Howard. Ivan Illick. Vivian Jarvis. Hajira Khatun. Orla Nappet. Beata Cubis. Sean Lindley. Ruth Livings. Peter Mahood. Nicola Mannering. Isabel McConnell. Nicola Morris. Yasvinda Nahar. Victoria Newland. Stephen Peck. Rosemary Parker. Christine Perliman. Karen Pickus. Andrea Picton. Katie Pleasant. Paul Rivers. Matthew Rose. Remy Schuler. Christine Shepley. Patricia Soskin. Lorraine Turle. Elizabeth Thomas. Catherine Truethi. Giorgio Vitali. Jill Walsh. Moira Walsh. Adam Waugh. Quan Wong. Sarah Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, I present Emma Appleby. Donald Campbell. Veronica Cornish. Sally Gilmore. Zoe King. Marco Laconi. Judy Peart. Emma Pickering. Barbara Selby. Maria Sohn. Joanne Soanes. Christina Townsend. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, I present Danny Asser. Alistair Ferns. Owen Flanders. Thomas Francis. Adam Watts. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with First Class Honours, I present Kelly Davidson. Marianne Harrington. Mal Malloy. Joseph Stower. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, I present John Addiscott. Michael Burgess. Deborah Cook. Julie Crow-DeBar. Joanna Mann. Hilary Martin Cruz. Matthew Morter. Joseph Pearson. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours, I present Carol Allen. Richard Almond. Nigel Canton. Catherine Deacon. Teresa Edgley. Anna Haley. Peter Harvey. Alexandra Jaggs. Paul James. Janet Kemp. Vicky Marsland. Lisa Morris-Bacon. Christopher Nelson. Matthew Orchard. Michael Overhill Smith. Sarah Owen. Anna Partin. Jodie Power. Ty Roberts. Jack Singh. Gillian Stewart. Richard Wallard. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours and the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Erwin Grenfell-Essen. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, I present Kyle Abel. Rebecca Abelman. Francis Altoft. Geraldine Bailey. Lindsay Baker. Kenneth Ball. Kelly Beck. Joanna Bevan. Tanya Bianchi. Jacqueline Bowman. Poppy Buller. Fiona Calver. Byron Campbell. Dawn Chalker. Jackie Charles. Simon Chittock. Janet Churchard. Connie Clements. Zoe Cole. Nicola Collins. Marika Cook. Melanie Cook. Natasha Cooper. Rachel Cookham. Sarah Davis. Robert Day. Diliana Denver. Sue Dickerson. Alison Drinkwater. John Dunley. Elizabeth Earle. Paul Gorsden. Laura Grady. Glynis Grayson. Philippa Griesbach. Lowry Grove. Frederick Hahn. Andrew Harding. Deborah Hardy. Sue Hennebree. Colin Hicks. Kaylee Holland. Andrew Hooper. Selina Hosking. Nicola Howard. Nicola Howarth. Nicola Howell. James Inch. Lindsay Kelly. Julia Keogh. Eleanor King. Paul Lant. Brian Law. Anna Lawler. James Lee. Joe Lockhart. Teresa Long. John McLafferty. David McCracken. Karen McDougall. Phil McKeough. Angela MacLeod. Ivet Metzi. Cheryl Miles. Janet Miles. Joanne Mills. Gemma Montgomery. Charlotte Moore. Richard Moore. Elizabeth Mortimer. Fiona Murphy. Christine Nicklin. Sarah Owen. Alison Parr. Terry Ann Perkins. Tanya Potapenko. Lisa Pouncey. Joanne Rankin. Stephen Rayner. Stacey Redman. Stephanie Richards. Ian Ridley. Susie Robinson. Christina Shetler. Beata Scott. David Smith. Barbara Soko. Gemma Spencer. Rebecca Thompson. Ian Wall. Leanne Ward. Michaela Woolart. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Sheila Ashman. Joanne Bailey. Susan Day. Carol Dodge. David Forster. Carol Horn. Stephen Horn. Wala Johnson. Susan Marshall. Giles Martin. Rachel McMenamin. Dee Messam. Julie Moulton. Amy Monk. Mark Rathlow. Christine Short. Satva Wahiwala. Sue Whale. For a foundation degree, I present Laura Cornwall. Charlotte Davis. Alison Evans. Paula Lewis. Holly Morton. Joanna Smith. Anne Turner. Simon Vickers. For a Diploma of Higher Education, I present David Russell.
Okay, so we got through that. How fantastic was that? I have to say, I get so many stories as people come across the stage. It can be quite difficult for me too, actually. I have people come across who've got tears, and that gives me tears, which is not such a good thing. And then I get people who grab my hand so hard I have to go, oh, wait a minute. Because I've got another ceremony later on as well. And then I get people who tell me, that they've had some difficulties through their studies. So a partner died halfway through and then they kept going. It's quite extraordinary. Or people who've had children on the way or have got 4 children. Or the husband and wife who came across. Could you imagine being in that household where both are studying? I couldn't imagine it. I just think it's amazing. You all have amazing stories, and I feel very proud and very privileged to have shaken your hair today. So with that in mind, I'd like us all to give our graduates another round of applause. So it goes without saying that's a very special day for everyone who's here. I can still remember the day when I graduated with just a Bachelor of Arts, an ordinarily bachelor's degree, in Story Hall at the University of Melbourne. My mother and my grandfather were there to watch me do that, and they were so proud of me. And actually at the time I didn't really fully appreciate the enormity of being a first in family and what it meant to them. And I'm sure there's many of you here today who will feel similarly about who you saw graduate. But moving on, I'd have to say that now here I am at the Open University as a Pro-Vice-Chancellor, something I never expected in my wildest dreams, really, and education has helped me get here. There were numerous people that walked across this stage that said, I'm coming back for my Masters, or I'm about to do my Masters, or I am in my Masters, or people who said this is my 3rd and my 4th degree. Education can take you so far, and it's a really important thing, so stick with it, and if you want to do more, keep coming back. This is definitely one of the best aspects of my job, to stand here in front of you all and to be able to shake your hands, to get the few odd hugs is quite nice too. And I get to share your really important day with you. And as I see you cross the stage, I see all those emotions that I mentioned before. And I see some fantastic smiles. I see people who are nervous. I see the odd tear. But you all come across that stage and you're all celebrating probably considerable amounts of time. I did ask some of you, I said, well, how long have you been studying with me or studying with us? And some of you said 10 years. One person I think said since 1977. So I think, there's a real variety of people here who've been studying for different periods of time. But the thing is that you do change your own lives and you change the lives of people around you. And you all walked across the stage today, and that's a huge achievement. What is clear for me is that you have achieved something truly incredible. You should be so proud of yourselves. From today, you can call yourself an Open University graduate, and that's something which you all have in common, for which you should be immensely proud. You now join an official membership of a very exclusive group of people. In fact, you join nearly 500,000 graduates who have graduated with us since 1973, when we first started awarding our first degrees. But the moment does pass in a blur of emotion and adrenaline. I too can recall that moment, though, when I did walk across that stage. It was a very stiff occasion, though. We had lots of hat doffing and curtsying. It feels so old-fashioned compared to how the Open University welcomes you across this stage today. So in amongst all this excitement, please take the time to pause, take a breath, and make sure you have a chance to take everything in. I'm also really pleased to be able to celebrate your success here in this cathedral, which is extraordinarily spectacular, isn't it? It's a beautiful place to graduate, so if that doesn't have an imprint on your mind about the day you did graduate, then I don't know what will. But I just also want to mention a few other things that I found that you know about other celebrations or things that have happened on this day in history. The 19-year-old Joan of Arc was burned at the stake on this day. James Boyd patented the rubber fire hose in 1821, an essential piece of fire equipment. The world's first hovercraft was tested at Cowes here in the UK in 1959. And for the music, I think there's a Masters of Music graduate here, you might know that Benjamin Britten's War Requiem premiered today as well. And one of my favourites, in 1964, the Beatles song Love Me Do became #1. Okay, so being a graduate at the OU means various things in life and signifies a lot about the journey you've been on. You've learned from people who are leaders in their fields, from those who've recently explored the surface of comets from the Rosetta spacecraft, where we played part in the comet-chasing mission. It was awarded Physics World Breakthrough of the Year last year, and space scientists at the OU designed one of the instruments on the craft, which touched down on the comet following an epic 6.4 billion kilometre journey through the solar system, which lasted 10 years. That experiment will give us clues to the origin of life on our planet. You also have staff who advise the government on the balance between security and privacy when we use the internet. These are only some of the thought leaders that contribute to your courses. And you're also graduating at a time when the Open University is the forefront of innovation. In 2014, we won a national award for our Open Science Laboratory, an online resource enabling students to undertake science fieldwork remotely. And this year, our MBA also celebrates its 25 years. In 2013, we also brought together over 40 UK and international universities, specialist education institutions and cultural bodies to provide massive open online courses, or as you might know them, MOOCs, through an initiative we've called FutureLearn. And since then, we've attracted over 1 million unique learners. I doubt you've had the time, but if you did get some TV in between your studies, you would also know that we produce nearly 25 productions with the PBC every year for TV and for radio, and some fantastic classics such as Frozen Planet, Coast, Thinking Aloud, and even The Hairy Bikers, and maybe recently you saw Inside the Commons. Every year our TV programs are watched on average by 220 million times, and almost 500,000 adults in the UK log online to review related learning materials as a result. And to top that off, our research is also outstanding. We are trailblazers, literally. So you're coming from a university that is a world leader in technology, in innovation, and most importantly, in supporting and helping people to learn. That makes your qualifications even more competitive, relevant, and desirable. But it also means that this is not just your achievement, it's ours too, the university's. The advisor in registration who handled your first telephone or email inquiry, the academics who designed and wrote your courses, the student services staff who supported you when perhaps you felt you couldn't go on, and of course our associate lecturers, the men and the women who guide you through the whole Open University learning experience from the moment you registered on your course to the moment you cross the stage today. So every one of us at the Open University has a little stake in what you've accomplished, and every one of us is very proud of celebrating that with you today. So what I'd like to do is ask you to take a moment to thank the Open University staff who made that possible. Colleagues, could you please stand? I always get a bit embarrassed when I ask them to do that. They don't know where to look, but they're fabulous people that help you on your journeys. So having that OU degree, though, it is an asset, actually, to your CV. I, too, have studied at a distance, so I know what the commitment is that you need. And to be successful at OU study, you need really high levels of motivation, you need fantastic time management, you need self-discipline and resilience. Now, all these things are essential in today's workplaces. And I know that many of you, as a result of your studies, will have gained confidence in your current job, have been promoted, or perhaps are even changing careers. However, what all those TMAs and EMAs and exams didn't test is what it takes to be a successful OU graduate. So I want to emphasise to you now that your qualification is also an implicit validation of a range of qualities that go beyond what an assignment or an examination can tell us. It shows that you were able to display commitment, dedication, and perseverance against the odds. It shows you're capable of fulfilling your aspirations, no matter what obstacles appear in your way. It shows courage to start something new, to see it through and to finish it successfully. Open University students are really like no others. I know many of you completed your studies while holding down demanding, challenging jobs, looking after your families and many other responsibilities. It isn't easy to fit assignments and tutorials around busy lifestyles, especially when most of our students complete their courses part-time, anywhere between 6 and 10 years. Now, I know you're a long way back down there, but I wouldn't mind knowing just how many of you are working. Can you put your hand up? How many of you are actually working while studying? Yeah, most of you. Well, well done to you. I mean, it's a huge feat to actually get through, and it's really amazing, so well done. But I also know there's only one thing that's harder than being an OU student, and that's living with an OU student. So today should also be about paying tribute to your family and friends who are celebrating with you. I know, because I was a distance education student, I know that I would get home from work, I'd probably have dinner cooked for me by my husband, which he did most nights. I'd then throw myself into my study, shut the door, and I'd study for 3 or 4 hours and then emerge around 11 or 12 and I'd head off to bed. And that routine lasted for me for about 5 years. The patience of my husband, the meals that were cooked, the forbearance and understanding, it seems I would think that that's probably familiar to you too. I also picked up off Twitter. I'm very lucky because my fiancé does the cooking and some of the cleaning, so I have time to study each evening. I'm sure this rings true for many of you as well. They've been at your side the whole time you've been studying with us. We should thank them for supporting you, for standing by you when things were getting tough, and for being here today to celebrate with you. And you know what? I don't think they miss you studying any more than you probably do. So graduates, if you can locate your family and friends in the crowd, let's give them a round of applause. So just a few final comments, and as you might expect at a 21st birthday or at a wedding, we might find a few of those most embarrassing and charming anecdotes that describe you, and I found a few. I should probably admit now that I'm an avid Facebook follower and a great Twitterer, and I really enjoy being part of your community and seeing how you share and support each other. I love all sorts of different comments, but I'm going to just share a few of them with you. One of them was, "The dog literally ate my assignment," accompanied by the photo. And then someone replied, "Thank goodness it's all online, you can download a new copy." Or, "I'm having an OU student crisis moment. My only highlighter has just stopped working." Really? And "going to stop procrastinating once I've checked all my social media." I particularly like "studying. That gives me a reason to be in my PJs for the whole day." There's lots of encouragement too. The "do not give ups, the beginning is always the hardest." And anyone who thinks being an OU student is easy has clearly never been one. And I'm hoping my life will resume once I've finished this TMA. I also follow another tweet by one particular student who calls it "the secret life of the OU student." And from their perspective, the supplies it seems you need to get those TMAs done include chocolate, wine, crisps and beer. But my favourite so far was just 3 weeks ago when one of the students tweeted, "We're a breed unto ourselves, a patchwork of different shapes, styles and vintages." Lovely. You are a wonderful community to each other. I thank you for sharing your journey. You bring it to life. And we know it can be lonely and isolating. Thank goodness now for social media. If you are continuing your studies, take full advantage of that community and be an active member. Your fellow students are your best supporters. But finally, don't rest on your laurels. Our motto on the crest is learn and live. That's something that all Open University graduates embody as soon as they step back into their busy lives, for with the achievement also comes responsibility. A responsibility to give something back, to put your qualifications and knowledge to the very best possible use, where you work, where you live, and with your families. Don't think of today as the end of your education. It's just another step along a lifelong journey. And remember, keep in touch. Tell us how you're getting on, because when you leave today, you become an ambassador for the Open University and all that it stands for. A university that stands for social justice, for equality and education and knowledge to be open to all. A university that you can be proud of and can say, "I studied here." Now, can I ask all of our graduates to stand one last time, because we want to show you just how proud of you we are. Ladies and gentlemen, our graduates. So without further ado, the proceedings of this degree ceremony have now been completed. I declare this meeting of the congregation closed. Would all of those who are able to stand please do so?